ready, MMA fans. Jon Jones is back, and he's taking on the ultimate challenge.
I haven't wrecked my vehicle. I haven't been suspended. I didn't get stripped of my championship.
After a string of arrests and controversies, Jones is stepping back into the Octagon for the biggest fight of his career. But it's not just any ordinary fight. This time, Jones is going head-to-head with not one, but two opponents. That's right, he'll be battling it out against rising star Cyril Gane and himself.
UFC! You are the new light heavyweight champions!
Find out the shocking reason behind Jones's decision to take on this unprecedented challenge and witness the ultimate fight for redemption.
Man, I tell you what, man, anybody at home let yourself down, you let your family down, it's never over. I'm back here.
On March 4th, Jon Jones will be facing off against Cyril Gane in the Octagon. For Jones, it is an opportunity to test himself after a 3-year break from MMA. He can't help but wonder what could have been if he had used those years to cement his place as the greatest fighter of all time in the UFC. Now, he has the chance to prove himself once again. Will his comeback be a success? Get ready to witness the incredible rise, fall, and redemption of the one and only Jon "Bones" Jones. Jon Jones was born on the 19th of July, 1987 in Rochester, New York, to a pastor father who dreamed of him carrying out his footsteps. Yet, what was written in the stars for Jones went far beyond that. He was destined to reign over the Octagon. Since childhood, Jon Jones has been an exceptional athlete. He excelled in high school wrestling and won a state championship. During his high school football days, he earned the nickname Bones. In addition, he won the National Junior College Athletic Association national title. With aspirations to pursue criminal justice studies, Jon enrolled at Morrisville State College, but eventually dropped out to pursue a career in mixed martial arts. On April 12, 2008, Jon Jones made his professional MMA debut at FFP Untamed 20. He defeated Brad Bernard by technical knockout in the first round. Following this, he went on to defeat Carlos Eduardo, Ryan Verrett, Parker Porter, and Moises Gabin before signing with the UFC.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC light.
Jones entered the UFC for the first time on August 9, 2008, when he defeated Andre Guzmão at UFC 87. He then went on to defeat Stephan Bonnar and Jake O'Brien. On December 5, 2009, Jon Jones took part in the Ultimate Fighter Heavyweights finale, where he was set to compete against Matt Hamill. During the fight, Jones was dominating and landed multiple ground shots at his opponent. Unfortunately, during this time, he also threw 12-6 elbows, resulting in the referee stopping the match and disqualifying him, making this the only defeat in his UFC career.
Does anybody here disagree with me that Mazzagatti is a f***ing toolbox?
UFC President Dana White later said that the bout should be considered a no contest instead of a loss for Jon Jones. Jon Jones has never been beaten. I have battled hard to get that one taken off his record, but it's almost impossible to do, which is insane. It is crazy that the thing does not go away, he stated. Jones was filled with rage after his last battle. On March 21, 2010, he stepped into the Octagon against Brandon Vera and won by TKO in the first round from an elbow to the face, followed with a flurry of punches. His success story kept going when he defeated Vladimir Matyoshenko and Ryan Bader.
My heart is racing, but it's God, man. God is just so good.
The defining moment in Jon Jones's career arrived. A match for a title.
This is the moment you've all been waiting for.
Rashad Evans, Jon Jones's training partner, sustained a knee injury and was unable to compete in the scheduled match with UFC light heavyweight champion Mauricio Rua. Thus, Jones was selected as his replacement.
He's really having his way with Shogun, and because of that, he's not getting tired.
Nobody expected what would happen next. In the third round of the match, Jones knocked out Rua to become the youngest ever UFC champion at 23 years old.
Jon Jones got through a tough test tonight and passed with flying colors. The real challenge starts now.
It was a remarkable feat, and one that will forever stay in the annals of sporting history. Jon Jones successfully defended his championship belt for the first time against Quinton Jackson. Jon Jones remained the champion by defending his title against Lyoto Machida, Rashad Evans, Vitor Belfort, Chael Sonnen, Alexander Gustafsson, and Glover Teixeira. Jones has earned a reputation for his notorious eye pokes within the UFC. Notably, he targeted Glover Teixeira in their matchup, and prior to going head-to-head with Daniel Cormier, Cormier was vocal about Jones's potential attempts to poke him in the eye.
Jones put his finger in his eye, dirtiest fighter in MMA.
Isn't it strange that Jon Jones would admit proudly to committing illegal eye pokes? It's not the only problem he has faced. Some have referred to him as a sociopath, and others have accused him of being narcissistic. Jon Jones needs to reflect deeply on his behavior and begin putting an end to all the criminal activities he is engaging in, from drug use
I beat you after a weekend of cocaine.
to attending wild parties, from DUIs to domestic violence. It's time for a change. On January 3rd, 2015, Jon Jones and Daniel Cormier squared off in the Octagon, with Jones winning the fight. However, his championship title was stripped due to a violation of UFC's Athlete Code of Conduct policy. Jon Jones faced Avin St. Preux at UFC 197 and earned the interim UFC light heavyweight belt. He then went on to face his longtime rival, UFC legend Daniel Cormier, at UFC 214.
He's like really hard.
Jones won the fight with a head kick knockout in the third round, reclaiming his title as the UFC light heavyweight champion. Unfortunately, Jones was later stripped of the title after testing positive for a drug test. If you're still here, make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel for a chance to be featured in our monthly shout-out giveaway. Just comment "I subbed" and you'll be entered. Now, let's keep going. He had his fair share of setbacks due to a series of arrests. This is why he is not only fighting Cyril Gane, but also fighting himself. Despite these incidents, many fans still consider Jones to be the GOAT. Even though he has many health problems, Jones is widely recognized as one of the most talented fighters in the UFC and has earned high praise from renowned figures such as Joe Rogan.
No one is a real promising threat to Jon Jones.
He has shown his resilience and determination to come back stronger each time, and it will be exciting to see what he can do when he steps into the Octagon to take on Cyril Gane and himself in one of the biggest fights of 2023.
Until they step into that octagon.
The greatest pound-for-pound fighter of all